I got a quick question for you. Would you agree that finding the right Amazon product is probably 80% of the battle when it comes to a successful Amazon business? If you said yes, I agree with you. Now, there's a lot of tools, skill sets, strategies, even gut feeling when it comes to finding the right product. But I believe one of those things you need to know before finding your product is what not to sell. So in this video, I'm going to break down 10 terrible ideas of products and why. That way you don't make the same mistakes I've seen others make as well as myself make. Because there's a lot of products out there that may look great, but there's sometimes hidden things in these products that are actually huge red flags. And if you fall for the trap, you're going to be in trouble. In about 10 seconds, I'm going to hop on my screen and show you these 10 terrible ideas and why. But before that, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. That way you keep up to date on everything in the Amazon FBA space. Starting with product number 1, we have anti-wrinkle straws. Now, before I start this video, I've got to say, there are a lot more products out there that are terrible ideas. These are just 10 that I see over and over again that might be relevant to you. And there's some common traps here that apply to more products. Now, this first one, I got anti-wrinkle straws. Now we see this one getting 500 plus sales per month, 400 here, 200 here. Then if we click into here, it's doing about $13,000 a month here. Current star rating is 3.9. We see what these are too. These are just like extensions to straws so that people with like lip filler, worried about wrinkles around their face, they're drinking this so they don't have to, squeeze their lips here. We go down here to the BSR. I'm using helium 10, link down below if you guys need it. But anyways, we can see this BSR dropping down here, which means their sales velocity is picking up. The lower this is, the more sales they're doing here on Amazon. So it looks like everything's okay here, right? And these products end up being the biggest traps. I did the exact same thing with fidget spinners, 5-6 years ago, wasted about 5-6K on here. But this is what I call a trendy product. Something that's really blown up on TikTok, getting a lot of push, everything like that. Now you may think you're early to this, 157 reviews, 3.9 out of 5. But the common trap here is that if this is a trend, everybody's seeing this, that everybody is going to be starting this product as well. It's really easy to manufacture. It's very simple, low price, high price point. What's going to happen in about a month, 2 months, 3 months, it's going to be 50 to 500 new competitors all selling the same thing here. It's gonna be very hard to differentiate as well, just the fact of how simple it really is. So something like this, I believe, is a trap product where maybe you do well for a couple months if you got this early, but in 3 to 6 months, the trend may be over. But if it does keep going, what's gonna happen is a price war. So we're gonna have to drop this to 15, then 12, then 10, then everybody's making 60 cents a product here, and you're using all this PPC advertising to fight for this. So to me, this is a trap product where it's too trendy. It's very hard to differentiate. And I've been a victim of these trendy products, but I tend to stay away from these because I want something I know it's gonna be sustainable for a year, 2 years, 5 years down the road that can build as an asset and not just be done after 2 months here. Now that one person out of 1,000 who sell this, yeah, you're gonna come back and say, hey, Cam, I did well. Well, you're the lucky 0.001%, just like any of these products here. Going on to number 2, though, is paper products. Now, everybody likes paper products. We got craft bags, we got coffee cups, we got tissue paper. Now, there's a ton of different paper products out here. The biggest trap here is these are commodities, right? If you don't have the lowest price with the biggest pack, you're going to lose. We don't want to play that game. We don't want to compete with Dixie and Hefty and all these people that, say we'd have a 30 set. Well, next month, someone's going to have a 50 set. Then next month, someone's going to have a set of 100 with cups and straws and things like this. When people don't care about branding, I call these commodity products on Amazon. Yes, there's a little gray area of what you could call that. You can call that, pretty much every product on Amazon. But these products where people don't care about the branding, you can't really differentiate, and people just want the lowest price with the highest pack. These are trap products, in my opinion. I know they're easy to start. Usually when something's too easy to start, that's a trap product. From the fact that if everybody can start it, brand new sellers on Amazon could start it, you're gonna get 500,000, 1,500 new competitors pretty quickly if the volume's there. And whoever has the lowest price, most reviews, and kind of takes over the market first, there's only like 2 or 3 winners out of 2,000. You're most likely not gonna be one of those winners. So I'd say paper products you stay away from. It's not worth it. And in my opinion, it's a terrible product idea. On to number 3 here, we have silicone baby feeding set. And overall, the silicone market is overhyped, too easy to start, everything like that. Now, a lot of these examples, I think some of my clients are gonna be upset at me because some of these ideas they've had, and I've told them no, because we personally check product ideas before we bring it to market. So I get a lot of experience of people's lists, product ideas, things like that. And when I see people bringing me the same exact ideas over and over again, that's usually a major red flag. And this is one of these products. Silicone products, super cheap, easy to manufacture. So everybody wants to start them here. We can see the search volume is 6,600 here, about 7,000, really boomed up here. Now, if we didn't get in like right here, we're not going to really have a chance, right? People have already established reviews. People at 690 here. We go down 3,000 here, 13,000 here, 2,000 here. Now, okay, I'll just make a set, right? A really cool set. Well, if you're not bringing drastically different value as well as looking drastically different, you're not going to beat out the 13,000 review people, the 3,000 review people. They're going to win. They're going to dominate the market. And again, just like I said, super easy manufacture. You're going to get a lot more competition with this type of product. Number 4, this one's a little boring, but I still see people falling for this trap. Do not start water bottles on Amazon just because you put a cool looking logo on it with a cool brand name. People are not going to want your water bottle, okay? Water bottles now are about big brands, about going viral, about status almost. They're almost becoming the new handbag for women. I don't care if your water bottle has lemon infusion in it or some type of new method. If you don't have a big branding budget, if you can't make it go viral on content, you're not going to succeed here. Now, I know some of these people are going to be like, oh, Cameron, we know not to start water bottles, but I still see it over and over and over again, okay? The only way these products work is if you have a following. And again, going back to the anti-wrinkle straws, if you can't make content like TikTok content, things like that to drive your own traffic, you're not going to succeed there. So please don't start water bottles. I think that one's self-explanatory here. On to the next one here. So I see this one over and over again as well. So these stone mats, these self-drying mats, as well as some other products with this stone mat. Again, another kind of trendy material that's kind of cool. Again, what do we see? We see things that all look very, very similar. So how do you stick out here? I wish it didn't matter on Amazon, but it does. When you can't look different, even if your product is 10 times better, but it looks the same, if they have 2,000 reviews, you have 5 reviews, it doesn't matter because without that social proof, people do not know it's better. So if you don't have a revolutionary idea for a type of product like this, it's not going to work out. Another trap to put out here, when you see consistently, 4 stars, 4 stars, 4 stars, 4 stars out of 5, even some fields with 3.5 stars, usually it's a type of product that no matter what improvements you can make, people are never going to be satisfied with it, whether it's a utility thing or the product design just doesn't work. When you see that, it's usually ripe for manipulation. People will steal old listings, get 10,000 reviews, sell a quick, 10,000 units, then the reviews fall down to 3.5 stars, then they'll repeat the process. So when you see something with lower and lower review counts and nobody has over, but it's selling high, it's usually a field or a red flag to me to avoid these types of products because no matter what, customers are never going to be happy. You're going to get a lot of refunds and you're going to be playing with competition that don't play by the rules. On to number 6 here. Bamboo plates. Okay, so another kind of commodity here where whoever's got the biggest pack, the best pricing, they're going to win here. Now it's cool, it's sustainable, everything like that. And this goes for all bamboo products. If you're not early in these material shifts, you're not going to win. Now, one thing to build off this, if there's other fields that could be used with bamboo and that haven't been disrupted yet, this could be a good angle into that market. Okay, so we know people love this sustainable, eco-friendly route. Okay, say there are forks out there, but there's already forks here, but just use this for an example. Say there's forks out there, disposable forks, but no one's done bamboo yet. Okay, that might be an angle. But when we're that late into these types of product changes, these material changes, you already see established people in that field, stay away, move on. Essentially, if you're not the industry changing standard, you're not going to win out in these fields. On to number 7 here, Ziploc bag organizer. Now this one I've seen over and over again. People have come to me with this product started. They can't figure out why it's not selling. Well, it's because they're a dime a dozen. So if you've seen this product, yes, the metrics look great on this, but I would avoid. This is something too where, the main kitchen kind of decor is probably clean, modern looking, maybe black, maybe wooden here. There's not really anything you could do to this product to make it stand out. Again, you can make one that's just better overall, but if you don't look different, it doesn't matter, okay? We see this over and over again. We see the same products over and over again. When you see this and you can't change it up and you don't know if there's a decor design that's missing here, which in kitchen, it's very limited of what can go on here, then I would stay away here. Again, we see this same design over and over again. Cool, we got a black, white, brown here, 71 reviews, 3.7 stars. Okay, not a great look. We see prices all over too, $15, $40, $23. When you see that kind of swagoo going on, swagoo, I don't know if that works there, but if you see that kind of price changes all over the place here, that means people are fighting for this, right? They're trying to lower the price, get as much volume as possible to make this work. And that means the price war has already begun. You want to avoid that at all costs, right? When you see a high stable price across the board, that's usually a better factor. But when you see prices all over the place, it means people are getting desperate. People are trying to shake other people out. People are just trying to get a sale here or there just to see if it could work, or they're just desperate, right? Another one I see time and time again, disposable stemless glasses. Okay, so this is something with high search demand if you get the right keyword. I didn't pick the right keyword. But again, another commodity that if you don't have the lowest price, the highest reviews, and the biggest pack, you're not going to win. Okay, so another commodity here, really easy to start. And when you're going into fields like this with a lot of competition, oh, maybe I can drive traffic. This is a product, it's not sexy. You're not gonna be able to drive external traffic with this type of product. That's why I'd say even the anti-wrinkle straw is better than this product, even though it's more established, not as trendy. This has a lot higher volume, but at least with that, it's kind of trendy, it's new. If you had the right audience on TikTok or Instagram, if you made the right reels, the right ads, you can get attention. It's kind of sexy, it's kind of new. These products aren't sexy. Same with craft bags, same with paper stuff, same with coffee cups. So I know for your first product, it's easy to start something like this, but you're not going to have a good time. You're gonna end up failing, losing money. You might as well put an extra month of work in product research and find something that actually can be niche down, branded, add value to, look different in the market, and provide a different kind of value proposition for that product. On to number 9 here, I actually got a bonus. I'll have a number 11 here for you guys as well if you wait till the end. But number 9 is under bed blockers for pets. Okay, so this one I've seen over and over again, but what this is, these little guards to keep pets out from underneath. And this one I've seen, unfortunately, over and over again, people have tried to make these. It's just something that never works just because of the complexity of different bed types, different couch types, different lengths. How do you fasten it down? And we see that with, 3 stars here, or I guess 4 stars here, but 3 stars here, 3.5 stars here, 3 stars here. So no matter what, people cannot get this product right. And yes, I see some 4.5 here, but they have 17 reviews. These are brand new products. So another tidbit to know here, if you see products on a very high search demand with 10 reviews, 17 reviews, 10 reviews, that means people are cycling in and out. That means other people have been here a little longer, have given up. And so the new people get a shot with a higher review count because they're just started. It's easier with the Vine program, giving away products for free to have a high star rating. But eventually, when they get to 100 reviews, it's going to get down to 3.5 stars. And they just keep cycling in and out. On these higher demand products too, it can also be a sign that new competition is entering. So if you don't see a hierarchy of reviews on the top search terms, that could be a red flag for these types of products. On our number 10 here, we have faux plants. I'm not sure how to actually say this one, but I've seen this one over and over again. This kind of fits in the home decor area for me, where we have so many different types of plants. You have these fake plants. And so people have a certain type of plant they're looking for, or a certain design for their home they're looking for. This makes it extremely hard to advertise for because they all look different, right? These 3 sponsored listings right here, all different. That means when you pay for ads, you're gonna have a lot lower click-through rate, a lot lower conversion rate. It's gonna be hard to get consistent sales when you first start. You see this in all home decor areas, just the fact of some people like one design, but not the other. Your sponsored ads to kind of rank up on keywords is much harder than say like a lemon squeezer, right? They all look the same. So you're from the front, the price is good. Since you look like everybody else, at least people know if it's right there, they're lazy, don't really know or notice sponsored ads. They just click that one. It's good price. Just get that. It's easy. It's on top of the page. Click here. But with stuff like this, people are looking around. People are actually like doing some window shopping to see which plant they like the best. Now I bring this one up because again, I've seen this one over and over again. It's never worked out. I've seen sales metrics behind this product. Just one of those products. If you can't start 17 different variations, be in it for the long run, know your advertising is not going to go well. You're just never going to catch up with the competition. On to bonus number 11 here, gift baskets. Now I see a huge push. Now there's tons of niches of gift baskets, of course, Father's Day, Mother's Day, get well soon baskets. To me in the Amazon space, this is overplayed, overhyped. There's too many people getting into them. They're hard to put together as far as manufacturing because you try to get different brands together, or you're putting your own products together. You have to work with 6, 7 different manufacturers to put a basket together. So to me, if you can't provide tons of different variations of baskets, really figure out what the crowd wants, whether that's like lavender gift basket here for spa, or some scrubbers with coconut oil, whatever that is, down to tumblers. Now this is something that's overplayed, and I believe the people who can put actual brands together are going to dominate the top 5 spaces and kind of push everybody out. And we can't get that type of licensing if we are just kind of a nobody who's just getting our foot in the door. So that was 11 products that just stay away from. They all have common themes. Trendy, non-brandable, price wars, terrible review ratings across the board, something you can't push external traffic to as well for a lot of them, and metrics that you see on Helium 10 or Jungle Scout that all look pretty sexy, but in reality, they are not. If you guys see these common traps too in some other products, put those down below. Otherwise, hit that subscribe button and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.